So we'll be starting our session now. Okay, we'll be starting our session now. So we have started with the unit number 6, that is principal stresses and strains. Okay, so in the principal stresses and strains, so we'll be having the two methods. First one is the analytical method. Okay, so which depends on the various kinds of formulas. Okay, so we will be having the different kinds of formulas. The another method is the graphical method. The graphical method is given by the Mohr circle, okay, which can be termed as Mohr circle method. So in the previous, that is analytical method, so we have started with the principal stress. Okay, so the chapter is based on the principal stresses, which means a normal stresses. Okay, which means a normal stresses acting on the principal plane. So principal stresses are those stresses which are normal stresses and which are acting on the principal plane. Now what do you mean by principal plane? So principal plane is that plane where the normal stresses acts and no or zero shear stresses. So there will be no shear stresses and there will be only normal stresses acting on the principal plane. So, so there will be two kinds of principal plane. One is the major principal plane, which is represented by theta P1. Second one is minor principal plane, which is represented by theta P2. Okay, so theta P1 for major principal plane, theta P2 for minor principal plane. Similar to this, we'll be having the major principal stress, that is sigma P1, and minor principal stress, that is sigma P2. So two principal stresses, major and minor, sigma P1, sigma P2, two principal planes, theta P1, theta P2. Okay, apart from that, we'll be having the maximum shear stresses, which is represented by tau max. Okay, so tau max. Okay, so tau max is acting on the planes of maximum shear. Tau max will be acting on the planes of maximum shear, which is represented by theta s. Okay, which is represented by theta s. So how much are the parameters? Sigma p1, sigma p2, that is stresses, principal stresses. Then theta p1, theta p2. Then these are the principal planes. Then tau max. Then theta s1, theta s2. So there will be two planes of maximum shear separated by 90 degree. Similar to that, we'll be having the two planes of principal plane separated by 90 degree. Theta P1, theta P2 separated by 90 degree. Theta S1, theta S2 separated by 90 degree. Okay. Apart from that, we'll be having a oblique plane. Okay. So oblique plane makes an angle theta with the reference plane. Oblique plane makes an angle of theta with the reference plane or the normal plane. Okay, normal plane or the reference plane. Okay, oblique plane makes an angle of theta with the reference plane. On that oblique plane, we'll be having the two stresses. One is the normal stresses, that is sigma n or sigma theta. Another one is the shear stresses, which can be represented by sigma t or tau theta. Okay, so normal stresses on the oblique plane. Okay, I am talking about the normal stresses on the oblique plane. Okay, normal stresses on the oblique plane represented by sigma n or sigma theta. Then shear stresses or the tangential stresses, that can be represented by sigma t or tau theta. Okay, so these are the different parameters. Okay, so where the different formulas for there. So derivation we have not taken. Okay, so we'll be taking afterwards the derivation. Okay, first we'll see the different formulas, different methods. Okay, already we have taken the analytical method. Already we have taken the numericals related with the analytical method. So already we have discussed the graphical method, how to draw the Mohr circle. So there will be the different cases for the Mohr circle. Okay, so we start with the, already we have started with the Mohr circle. Just have a look on the Mohr circle. So we have taken the different cases like this. Okay, pure shear, biaxial tension, uniaxial tension, pure axial, uniaxial compression. So biaxial tension, so two cases of the biaxial, sigma x is greater than sigma y, this particular thing, see where sigma x is equal to sigma y, we will be having a point. Okay, then pure uniaxial tension, so pure uniaxial tension, the Mohr circle for this is this one. Then pure uniaxial compression, so along the axis there is a compression, so Mohr circle in this direction. Then members subjected to normal stresses in two mutually perpendicular direction accompanied by the shear stresses. So accompanied by the shear stresses will be like this. So these are the mutually perpendicular direction normal stresses sigma x, sigma y. Then accompanied by the shear stresses, that is tau. Okay. So tau will be already discussed the direction for the shear stresses. If the element is rotating in the clockwise direction, we will be taking as positive. If the element is rotating in the anti-clockwise direction, we will be taking as negative. So that is what the shear stress is. So Mohr circle for this particular case is been like this. So initially for drawing the Mohr circle, initially we have to mark the sigma x. So let us say sigma x over here. Okay, O2P, that is sigma x, then sigma y, O2Q, that is sigma y. Okay, so there will be two coordinates, sigma x and tau. So this force is rotating the element in the clockwise direction. That means you have to take it positive. So positive means upward. So from P go upwards, we'll be having the coordinates of R. So coordinates of R will be equal to sigma x and plus tau. Similarly, we'll be having the coordinates of S. So S means sigma y and tau. So it will rotating in the anti-clockwise direction. That means it is minus tau. So coordinates of S will be equal to sigma y and minus tau. So join the points R and S. So we'll be getting a center point. Draw the circle which will be equal to the Mohr circle. Okay. So after that you have to mark the 2 theta because the angle of inclination of oblique plane. So 2 theta over here. Okay, so from the line CR, you have to mark the 2 theta over here. So 2 theta will be getting F. So join F with the center. So will give you the resultant stresses. Resultant stresses have two components, FG and OG. FG being the tangential stress, OG being the normal stresses. Okay, already I have told you that on the oblique plane there will be two stresses. One is normal stresses which is equal to OG, that is normal stresses. Another thing is on the oblique plane we'll be having the tangential stresses which is equal to FG, that is sigma T. Okay, OG sigma N, FG sigma T. Okay, so apart from that we'll be having the angle of obliquity. Obliquity is the angle made by the resultant stress with the normal stress, that is angle of obliquity. So whatever the angle over here FOG, the angle is FOG, that is angle of obliquity. Okay, okay, so whatever the particulars being required, that can be taken from the Mohr circle. So if you want to get the principal stresses, so A point, O to A point being the maximum principal stress, O to B point is the minimum principal stress. Okay, then maximum shear stresses C to D. So C to D, D is the maximum shear stress. Okay, so these are the particulars can be calculated. So already we have seen this particular problem yesterday only. So whatever the particulars being required, that can be calculated. Okay, now we'll go with this particular problem. Okay, today we'll be discussing this particular problem. So stresses on two perpendicular planes through a point in a body are 30 megapascal and 15 megapascal. Both are tensile. 30 megapascal is tensile, 15 megapascal is tensile, along with a shear stress of 25 megapascal. So shear stress will be acting in these directions. Okay, so this one is, so look over here. Okay, look over this particular thing. So it is acting in the downward direction. So downward direction, that means if you take a point over here, it will try to rotate the element in the clockwise direction. So clockwise means it is positive. Clockwise means it is positive. Okay, similar to this over here, for this particular case it is positive, but for this particular thing, so it is try to rotate in the anti-clockwise direction. So here it will be minus, and for here it is minus. So for this it is plus, for this it is minus, for this it is plus, for this it is minus. Okay, so whatever the particulars being required, okay, whatever the particulars being required, so the normal, tangential and the resultant stress at an angle of 30 counterclockwise with a phase on which 30 megapascal acts. Okay, 30 counterclockwise with a phase on which 30 megapascal acts. Second, the magnitude and direction of principal stress. Third, the plane of maximum shear stress. And the fourth one is the normal and the shearing stress on the plane of maximum shearing stress. Okay, so for this case, initially we'll be going to see the how to draw the Mohr circle for this particular case, because we have to solve the problem by using the Mohr circle. Okay, we can also solve the problem by using the analytical method, wherein we are having the formulas. Okay, wherein we are having the formulas. Okay, but we'll go with the Mohr circle. Okay, initially vertical line which represent tau, okay, which represent tau, then horizontal line represents sigma, so it is sigma, it is tau. Okay, vertical axis shear stresses, horizontal axis normal stresses. Okay, then mark sigma x. Okay, mark sigma x, then mark sigma y. Okay, mark sigma x, mark sigma y. So this one is sigma x, this one is sigma y. Then mark tau. Okay, mark tau over here, plus tau, sigma x tau. So we'll be having this particular location over here. Similarly, mark minus tau from sigma y. Okay, minus tau, plus tau, minus tau. Okay, so plus tau over here, minus tau over here, sigma x point, sigma y point. Okay, then draw, so join the points, join the 2 points, join the 2 points. Okay, then join the 2 points, then okay, join the 2 points, draw the circle. Okay, draw the circle by joining, taking this as midpoint, drawing the circle. Okay, just have a look. Okay, so mark sigma x point, mark sigma y point, plus tau, minus tau, join these 2 points. Okay, draw the circle. Okay, draw the circle. Then let us say this is R point, P point, Q point, M point, S point, then O, that is origin, then sigma. Okay, normal stresses positive. Okay, then tau, both are tensile. Okay, sigma x is tensile, sigma y is tensile. Okay, sigma x is tensile, sigma y is tensile. Okay, then what you have to mark is, so we have got the Mohr circle. So whatever the location, so Mohr circle is cutting the normal axis at this particular location or here. Okay, at this particular location. So what is the distance of PR? So it is equal to tau. So it is equal to plus tau, and this one is minus tau. Whatever the 25 being given, so that is plus tau minus tau. Okay, so it is cutting, Mohr circle is cutting the normal axis at this point. So this becomes sigma p1, this becomes sigma p1, and so it is cutting over here, that becomes sigma p2, that becomes sigma p2. Okay, sigma p1 and sigma p2. Okay, sigma p1 and sigma p2. So okay, Then next, so you have to mark the line. Okay, you have to mark a line. First question, so counterclockwise direction 30 degree, you have to mark you have to calculate the normal shear and the resultant stresses at an angle of 30 degree in the counterclockwise direction. So just mark from P to M. Okay, from P to M, so you have to mark the angle. So let us say that angle is like this. Okay, so that angle is 2 theta. Okay, that angle is 2 theta and phi. So from P to M, so this is location. So ज्या याच्यावरती दिलेला आहे टेन्साइल स्ट्रेस मॅक्सिमम सिग्मा एक्स दिलेला आहे, तो सिग्मा एक्सचा प्लेन हा आहे P to M आहे. इथून तुम्हाला 2 थीटानी मार्क करायचा आहे, बिकॉज थीटा इज given as 30 degree. So you have to mark the 2 theta. 2 theta mark करायचा, हा पॉइंट मिळेल, हा पॉइंट आणि हा O. You have to join it. So there O to N, that becomes your sigma R. O to M, that becomes the sigma R. So O to M becomes the sigma R. याचे दोन कॉम्पोनंट, एक आहे NT आणि OT. So NT becomes the sigma T, that is tangential stress, and OT that becomes sigma N on this being at an angle of 30 degree. Okay, 30 degree counterclockwise direction. Okay, 30 degree counterclockwise. So marking the counterclockwise direction. शक्यतो अँटी क्लॉकवाइज अँगल पॉझिटिव्ह असतो, अँटी क्लॉकवाइज अँगल पॉझिटिव्ह असतो. Okay, resultant is 7.55, shear stresses is 6.98, normal stresses 2.9. Okay, good. Okay, so it is, so I am erasing this one. Okay, so that will move further. Okay, after that, okay, हे पहिलं झालं. Then another question will be asking is principal stress, location and magnitude. Okay, so normal stresses, shear stresses and the resultant stress. Normal stresses is OT, shear stresses is NT, resultant stresses is NO. Okay, resultant stresses is NO, and angle of obliquity is phi. Okay, so that is the first answer. Second answer is magnitude and location of principal stress. Okay, so let us say P1. Okay, this point is P1 where the Mohr circle cut over here, that is P1. Another point is P2. So that means O2 P1, that is sigma P1, and O2 P2, that is sigma P2. Okay, so O2 P1, that is sigma P1, and O2 P2, that is sigma P2. Okay, now first principal plane. So आता इथे इथून का, so you have to start with the plane PM, MP पासून पहिला जो प्लेन आहे हा P2 चा प्लेन आहे. So that's what you can say, it is twice theta P2. त्याच्यानंतर दुसरा प्लेन इथे आहे P1 ला. So इथून तुम्ही घेतला हा अँगल, so that is twice theta P1. Okay, पहिला प्लेन P2, दुसरा प्लेन P1. Okay, so पहिला सर्वात जवळचा आहे P2, so that's why it is twice theta P2. Another one is P1, so from this location you can get twice theta P1. Another location is twice theta P1. So first plane is twice theta P2, second plane is twice theta P1. Okay, so always remember this thing. Okay, so you will be getting the principal stresses. So magnitude of principal stress is OP1, that is magnitude for maximum principal stress. Then OP2, that is magnitude for minimum principal stress. Okay, then location means twice theta P2, that means it is theta P2. Then twice theta P1, that means it is theta P1. Okay, so then you have to mark the maximum shear stresses. For maximum shear stress, so for maximum shear stress, from the midpoint you have to take down the vertical line. So this point will be the maximum shear stress. So see over here, this point will be maximum shear stress. So that means maximum shear stress, tau max. So this will be the maximum shear stress. So go vertical, okay, that will be maximum shear stress. Similarly, you can get the maximum from the bottom also. Okay, from the bottom also, but it is negative. So upward is positive, downward is negative. So normally we'll be taking the positive value. Okay, so K value. Okay, then the location of shear plane. Okay, आता इथे J के J आहे, MJ एक आहे, then MK आहे. Okay, planes of maximum shear. Always remember, okay, listen carefully. It is planes of maximum shear. दोन प्लेन कुठले कुठले आहे, M2J हा प्लेन आहे मॅक्झिमम शिअरचा, त्याच्यानंतर M2K हा एक प्लेन आहे मॅक्झिमम शिअरचा. सो इथून MP पासून ऑलवेज यू हॅव टू स्टार्ट विथ द MP. Okay, so first plane twice theta S1, another plane is twice theta S2. First plane twice theta S1, another plane is twice theta S2. So this is how we can draw the Mohr circle. Okay, after that, so after that याच्यावरती मॅक्झिमम शिअर वरती तुम्हाला स्ट्रेस काढायचा आहे, नॉर्मल स्ट्रेस काढायचा आहे. ओके, सो ओके, याच्यावरती मॅक्झिमम स्ट्रेस काढायचा आहे. सो O2M that is maximum stresses. Okay, so this is what the rough drawing for the Mohr circle. This is what the rough drawing for the Mohr circle. So again we'll have a look on the how to draw the Mohr circle. Okay, first mark tau, then mark sigma for the normal, then mark sigma x. So this is sigma x, then mark sigma y. Okay, then from sigma x, so you have to mark the tau value. Okay, because we'll be having, we have to locate this particular point. It is having the coordinates of sigma x and plus tau. Okay, minus असेल तर खाली, plus असेल तर वरती. Okay, minus असेल तर खाली, plus असेल तर वरती. Okay, so this may be confusion. Okay, see here once again. So this one is plus value, so you have to take this location. Okay, हा फोर्स घ्यायचा आणि हा फोर्स घ्यायचा आहे. ओके, हा फोर्स पॉझिटिव्ह आहे 30. ओके, 30 आणि हा जो आहे 25. सो दिस लोकेशन इज प्लस 25. वाय प्लस? बिकॉज इट इज, so if you take a center point, it is rotating in the clockwise direction. It is going in the clockwise direction. So that why it is plus 25. हा पहिला point झाला. This one is first point. Another point you have to mark is this one. Okay, another point you have to mark is this one. So that means 15. Okay, 15 and see the here for this. So it is going in the anti-clockwise direction. It is going in the anti-clockwise direction. So this force is going in the anti-clockwise direction. So that's why it is minus 25. Minus 25. So that is second point. First point is this one. Another point is this one. Now consider that if this force is acting in the downward direction, if this force is acting in the downward direction, you have to take it as minus 15. Okay, you have to take it as minus 15. Okay, you have to take it as minus 15. Okay, likewise, so 30 plus 25, 15 minus 25. Okay, so this is 30, this is 15, this is plus 25, this is minus 25. Join the line, join the two points, draw the circle which will be a Mohr circle. Then okay, the normal, tangential and the resultant stresses at an angle of 30 counterclockwise with a face on which 30 MPa acts. हा फेस आहे, इथून तुम्हाला हा काउंटर क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन नि मोजायचा आहे. सो नॉर्मल, टँजेन्शियल आणि रिझल्टंट हे तीन काढायचे आहे ऍट अन अँगल ऑफ 30 डिग्री काउंटर क्लॉकवाइज विथ अ फेस ऑन विच 30 megapascal acts. Okay, so face on 30 megapascal acts. Okay, so okay, so हा 2 theta झाला, 30 डिग्री होता, हा 2 theta, that means it is 60. Okay, हा point आला. Then join this point with the origin. Okay, so origin means so O to N, that is resultant two components, vertical component NT, that is sigma T, and horizontal component is OT, that is normal traces. So तीन आले, resultant stress आला ON, normal trace आला OT, and tangential stress आला NT, आणि angle obliquity phi. Okay, after that next point is principal stress. So mark here P1, P2. So O2 P1, that is sigma P1 maximum principal stress, O2 P2, that is minimum principal stress. Then location. So पहिला plane P2 चा twice theta P2, दूसरा plane याचा twice theta P1. So as it is being asking in the counterclockwise direction, sir, in many book the angle is taken from Q to M. Okay, so we can also take, so here in the here the problem it is being given that you have to take in the counterclockwise direction. We can also take in the clockwise direction also. आता इथून जर मी MP पासून मी असा असा प्लेन घेतला, हा पहिला प्लेन आहे, हा झाला तुमचा ट्वाइस थीटा P1, हा झाला तुमचा ट्वाइस थीटा P1. ओके, हा झाला तुमचा ट्वाइस थीटा P1. ओके, आणि हा झाला इथून इथून तुमचा हा अँगल जो आहे हा हा झाला ट्वाइस थीटा P2. ओके, इथून that is twice theta P2, that is twice theta P2. Okay, but you have to mark is that is negative because it is going in the clockwise direction. So clockwise direction असल्यामुळे तुम्हाला मायनस घ्यायचा आहे, अँगल इज निगेटिव्ह. Okay, so clockwise angle always you have to show as negative, and anti-clockwise जर angle असेल, so always you have to mark the positive sign. अँटी क्लॉकवाईज अँगल जर तुम्ही मोर सर्कलला शो करत असाल तर पॉझिटिव्ह मार्क करायचं, आणि क्लॉकवाईज जर अँगल तुम्ही मार्क करत असाल तर तो निगेटिव्ह मार्क करायचा. ओके, तुम्ही पॉझिटिव्ह पण दाखवू शकता, तुम्ही निगेटिव्ह पण दाखवू शकता. तुम्ही जर अँटी क्लॉकवाईज मेजर केलं तर पॉझिटिव्ह दाखवायचा, क्लॉकवाईज मेजर केलं निगेटिव्ह दाखवायचं. सो द कन्व्हेन्शन मे बी द सेम. क्लॉकवाईज अँगल शो केला निगेटिव्ह दाखवायचा, अँटी क्लॉकवाईज शो केला पॉझिटिव्ह दाखवायचा. ओके, then so maximum principal, so maximum shear stresses. Okay, maximum shear stress will be locating like this. Okay, so tau twice theta s1, इथून पहिला प्लेन, इथून दुसरा प्लेन हा घेतला, पहिला प्लेन आणि हा दुसरा प्लेन. ओके, okay, so this is what the actual figures, so actual locations. So इथे इथे बघा हा अँगल बघा, तो ट्वाइस थीटा आला, फाय आला, इथे टीएस घेतलेला आहे की फाय इतका आला. So these are the particulars after solving in the graph paper. So you have to solve it on graph paper. You have to take the particular scale for the different megapascal. So graph paper वर तुम्हाला हे काढायचं आहे. So sigma n, sigma t, sigma r. Sigma n कोणता आहे? That is rs. Sigma n is rs. Sigma t is ts. Sigma t is ts. Sigma r is rt. That is this an angle phi. TRS. TRS is angle phi. Okay. So this is what our problem. So हा पहिला झाला. Then second, magnitude and direction of principal stress. So इथून पहिला प्लेन, इथून दुसरा प्लेन, की हे दोन लोकेशन्स आले. हा सिग्मा आपला P1 होता आणि हा पॉइंट P2 होता. आता ऍक्च्युअल मध्ये हा इकडे आला, रेफरन्सचा इकडे आला आहे, त्याच्यामुळे हा मायनस मध्ये आला. ओके, इट इज कॉम्प्रेसिव्ह. VR is compressive, sigma minimum is compressive. Okay, this one is compressive because हा रेफरन्स पासून इकडे आला आहे ऍक्च्युअल मध्ये. ओके, सो ऍक्च्युअल मध्ये आला आहे म्हणून सो इट इज कॉम्प्रेसिव्ह, and this one is tensile. Okay, this one is tensile. Okay, sigma major is tensile, sigma minimum is compressive. Okay, twice theta P1. Okay, twice theta P1 and twice theta P2. Okay, twice theta P2. So the difference between these two, theta p1 and theta p2, is 90 degree. Always remember. Okay, difference between these two is 90 degree. Theta p1 and theta p2 याच्यामधला difference हा 90 degree असतो. Always remember this point. Okay, so this is what the second thing. Then okay, so then planes of maximum shear stresses. Okay, planes of maximum shear stress. So from this point the location is tau max. So already we have seen this. Okay, so planes of maximum shear stress. So first location, another location, y theta s1, theta s1 and theta s2. Again the difference between these two. Okay, again the difference between these two is 90 degree. Always remember. Okay, the difference between these two is 90 degree, theta s1 and theta s2. Okay, okay. Then normal and shearing stress on the planes of maximum shearing stress. On the planes of maximum shearing stress. So these are the planes of maximum shear stress. आता तुम्हाला normal stress आणि shearing stress काढायचा आहे. Planes of maximum shearing stress. So tau max हा maximum shearing stress आला. आता तुम्हाला normal stress काढायचा आहे. O2R. O2R is the normal shearing stress. R2O is the normal stress because it is sigma plane and this is tau plane. Okay, sigma plane is the tau plane. So sigma plane and the tau plane. So O2R. So reference pasun, so this is the reference. So from the reference, the midpoint of circle, so whatever the angle is, whatever the length is, sigma and normal stress, but it is on the planes of maximum shearing stress. So that should be remember. Okay, that should be the remembering point. Okay, again important thing, जर विचारलं how to locate the angles. Okay, how to locate the angles. So this is what the most important thing, how to locate sigma p theta 1, theta p2. So you have to locate like this way. Okay, हा प्लेन घ्यायचा. सो हा प्लेन होता आपला. ओके, इथे 30 degree ऍक्ट होता. इट इज 30 megapascal. So the location is 30 megapascal. Okay, and the angle is 25 megapascal. Here it is, sorry, this 25 megapascal, and the sorry, okay, this is like this. Okay, this is 25, this is 30 megapascal, this is 30 megapascal. Okay, असा प्लेन होता. सो या 30 चा जो फेस आहे तो 30 पासून तुम्हाला काउंटर क्लॉकवाइज. सो दिस इज द स्ट्रेस एलिमेंट. सो सिग्मा p1 आणि सिग्मा p2. ओके, सो असं म्हणतात की शो इट ऑन द प्लेन. ओके, शो इट ऑन द प्लेन. सो सिग्मा p1 ची व्हॅल्यू प्लस होती. सो सिग्मा p1 ची व्हॅल्यू प्लस होती. सो सिग्मा p1 आणि थिटा p1, हा पहिला थिटा p1 आला आणि हा जो स्मॉल जो अँगल आहे, so this vertical plane. Okay, because this two is separated by 90 degree, this two is separated by 90 degree, 143 and 53.5. So separated by 90 degree, so it is negative. Compressive value is compressive, this is compressive, negative value. Sigma p2 is negative value, minus 33.6 and 46.6 megapascal. Okay, so you have to locate it like this way. Okay, so this is what the location for the principal plane. Similarly, we'll be having the location for the shear plane. Okay, हा principal plane झाला, जिथे theta p आला, that is principal plane. So similarly, we'll be having the shear plane. Okay, so we'll be having the shear plane, theta s1 and theta s2. Okay, theta s1 आणि theta s2. So you have to mark from this particular plane. Okay, so इथून तुम्हाला theta s2 मार्क केला. Okay, आता थिटा s2 का बरं मार्क केला, कारण तो अँगल आहे किती, अँगल किती आहे, 98.5, 98. सो 90 दिस वन इज 90 and 8.5. ओके, पहिले 98.5, तर तुम्हाला असा मार्क करायचा आहे. सो पहिला जो अँगल येईल तो थीटा S2 येईल. सो मॅक्झिमम अँगल इज 98.5. ओके, ऑलवेज ऑब्झर्व द मॅक्झिमम व्हॅल्यू, त्याच्यामध्ये पण मॅक्झिमम व्हॅल्यू ऑब्झर्व करायची आहे. सो फर्स्ट मार्क थीटा S2. ओके, थीटा S2 आणि हा जो अँगल आला so that is 8.5. So theta S1 will be equal to 8.5. The difference between them is 90 degree. Okay, difference between them is 90 degree. So आता इथे थीटा मॅक्स का बरं आला इथे या डायरेक्शनने, बिकॉज इट इज रोटेटिंग इन द क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन. पहिले मार्क करा क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन आणि इकडे अँटी क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन. ओके, फक्त हा जो प्लेन आहे तो फक्त या डायरेक्शनने गेला आहे. ओके, so this is what the location for the shear plane. Okay, and this is what the location for the principal